Good afternoon. My name is DeVonte. I will talk about the Coach case for BUSA 4126-01. Coach enters an expansion. In 2001-2011, Coach propelled an arrangement of exercises to take incredible control over the brand in the Asian markets, and additionally quickened its European development with assistance of its European joint accomplished in 2011. Consistent development and moderate costs are two keys for Coach to lead universal businesses, which have effectively improved its brand picture everywhere throughout the world. Industry. The handbag industry is very focused because of a low market entrance obstruction. It has encountered good and bad times in the mid-2000s. Lately, the business has recouped and developed quickly. More extravagant merchandise partnerships have stretched their operations in developing markets through internet and e-business. Competitors. Rivalries in product industries are really extraordinary. Having unrivaled brand distinguishment and solid effects on worldwide extravagant merchandise, businesses have been had hazardous opponents of Coach. Recommendations. There are very few risks that Coach ought to get in the time to build its deals. For instance, other than messages and indexes, Coach could ponder using cash, taking a shot at TV ads, or collaborating with some world-renowned adornments to raise their brand mindfulness. It likewise needs to consider growing in China in order to chop down working costs and better help the company. SWOT analysis. Strengths. One strength is extensive retail network. Through protracted and unremitting initiatives, Coach has received an ideal retail community, including shops, internet sites, and catalogs. Additionally, it advertises its goods by producing efficient use of the internet, like sending emails to chosen clients and updating the data on its site in time. These retail channels really foster Coach's existence in worldwide markets and markets in its business name. Second strength, exceptional physical performance. As it pertains to the physical performance of Coach, it has given a sufficient solution to the people over the years. In 2006, the revenues of the company were $2,111.5 million, an increase of 23.4% compared with 2005. Besides, its operating profit and net income reached, which was $764.6 million and $494.3 million in the same year, an increase of 33.5% and 37.8% over 2005, respectively. Weaknesses. One is big inventories. Coach has received a high degree of stock since 2002. Thus, a way to clear stock, the company might have to create a painful choice to reduce rates, which could have an evident negative influence on the business profitability. Market concentration. Though Coach is a luxurious brand aiming to the global marketplace, its businesses greatly rely on American marketplace. The proof was the United States represented 74.6% of Coach's complete revenues in 2006. Such an industry focus might place the business at a threat of having to endure a downturn in demand for Coach's merchandise caused by American economic slowdown or downturn. Next, out of SWOT analysis is opportunities. One is the tremendous handbag marketplace in Japan. In Japan, you can find several young single women whose ages is between 25 to 30 who are quite quiet-mannered and conscious and ready to spend significantly more than their American friends for related Western high-end goods to be able to exhibit their great individual taste. Next, threats. One is rivalry. And as an American-based business offering great leather products, Coach has been shown to be exceptionally successful in the national marketplace. When the business finds its worldwide growth, it needs to be faced with plenty of powerful foreign competitions. Two is declining consumer consumption. Lately, the buyers in the U.S. market have decreased their spending as an outcome of high rates of interest and increasing fuel costs. For instance, from 2004 to 2005, the cost of petrol has climbed from 1.9 per gallon to 2.3 per gallon. Under this sort of stress, Americans tend to reduce down their unneeded expenses, notably the prices of extravagancies such as handbags. As a result, the U.S. Coach would shed a great number of clients that leads to bad sales. Next, we're talking about the global expansion and challenges. Furthermore, Coach started new retail stores in Spain, Portugal, and United Kingdom in 2011, with all the aid of its own joint venture partner, Hackett Constrained, striving for its further growth in the European marketplace. Coach executes two principal strategies to advertise its products globally. In the view of merchandise, Coach's approach is keeping on initiation. Business has regularly developed and created new merchandises to appeal to the latest fashion design in every quarter. According to CEO Lou Frankfurt's phrases, The brand new Scribble line that the company released in springtime were extremely well received. That provoked Coach as actually gained from its constant innovations. As customers, they'll all anticipate the least prices to get the top merchandise. Yet high quality merchandises tend to be accompanied by high costs in the market. This truth especially buys high end goods businesses. Therefore, Coach's scheme will be to supply superior goods with affordable costs, filling a spot in the marketplace. Trainers' distribution channels are different. The goods are not just sold in retail stores and factory shops, they're also obtained in the corporation sites, online retailers, and mail order catalogs. Additionally, they have started many new boutiques and a variety of emporia, both domestically and overseas, to improve sales. Depending on its multi-channel resale community, Coach quickly enjoys a global standing now. Long-term recommendations. Brand image. The organization's notoriety is still not in the same class as its global opponents. Really, as indicated by Coach's execution in the recent years, it is clear that there is no huge issue in item plan or showcasing. So Coach ought to mull over all the more promoting systems over the internet. For instance, TV advertisements as a sort of cyclic visual incitement are substantially more eye-catching and compelling than messages, lists, and data recorded on the sites. Next long-term recommendation is branding into China. As a developing business, China has pulled in more outside ventures from multinational undertakings in the recent decades. China is a perfect spot for global financial specialists in the light of the fact that it offers shabby work and energy, rich characteristics, immense potential business sector, and additionally steady political and monetary environment. In addition, an after effect of Chinese quick financial improvement, the quantity of the Chinese clients who have a solid longing for the world popular extravagancies has drastically expanded lately. Accordingly, it is fitting for Coach to set up production lines and retail locations in China in order to both diminish working costs and better fulfill the developing needs of Chinese clients. To conclude, Coach has been a fruitful world-class extravagant product organization for some reasons. The most noteworthy one that places Coach in an exceptionally focused position all through the world is its picture of reasonable, extravagant products. Despite the fact that the costs of Coach are much lower than its European companions, Coach still ensures the characteristics of all its items. That clarifies why Coach has the capacity to draw in the middle-class shopper's consideration. An alternate of the organization's qualities is its client steadfastness. Looking at the fate of Coach, there are going to be a lot of opportunities to stretch its operations in developing markets since the organization has officially had a broad retail organization.